baby bus! Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Madam Jill's missing giant pumpkin.
Pumpkin contest! Pumpkin contest! Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity! Whoever grows the biggest pumpkin will take home the grand prize! A prize of 100,000!
The annual pumpkin contest was just around the corner. Sheriff Labrador walked past the pumpkin patch covered with large pumpkins as far as the eye could see. Suddenly, Madam Jill's screams could be heard coming from across the pumpkin patch.
What's happening?
Sheriff Labrador rushed over to Madam Jill's pumpkin patch. As soon as he entered the field, Sheriff Labrador stepped in fresh, soft mud, his shoes sinking deep, almost getting stuck.
Sheriff Labrador, I'm so sorry. I just watered the pumpkins.
Madam Jill, a chubby lady wearing a pair of farm boots, hurried over.
It's okay. So, what happened, Madam Jill?
Oh, dear me. My giant pumpkin was stolen.
Madam Jill quickly pointed out to Sheriff Labrador that in the patch filled with pumpkins, there was an empty spot. There was a huge indentation in the ground and some messy shoe prints around it.
There was a big pumpkin over here. It was the biggest one in the whole patch. I planned to enter it in the pumpkin contest because I was sure it would win. My son even drew a crown on the pumpkin. Today I watered it and left for a while. When I came back, I realized that my super-duper big pumpkin had been stolen. Oh my.
A super-duper big pumpkin?
Sheriff Labrador's dark round eyes instantly glistened.
The biggest pumpkin was stolen. Did the thief steal it to sell it for money, or... Oh, right! The pumpkin contest is coming up soon. Maybe the thief was trying to enter his contest with a stolen super-duper big pumpkin. Madam Jill, have you noticed anyone behaving strangely around here lately?
Strange behavior. Oh, there was someone. The other day, out of the blue, Yellow Weasel mentioned that he was planning to enter this contest. But as far as I can recall, he has never grown pumpkins. Also, he bragged that he was sure that he would win first place this time. Oh, and I've seen him sneaking around here a lot lately.
Well, it looks like I need to go talk with Yellow Weasel.
Yellow Weasel, wheezing, strained as he pushed a wheelbarrow with a pumpkin the size of a hot air balloon on it.
I'm too exhausted. Okay, just a little more. We're almost home. Oh, Sheriff Labrador is at my door.
At the sight of Sheriff Labrador, Yellow Weasel panicked, his knees buckling, and plopped down on the ground.
Are you all right, Yellow Weasel? Why did you get so nervous when you saw me?
Sheriff Labrador helped Yellow Weasel up. Then Yellow Weasel squinted his eyes and smiled ingratiatingly at Sheriff Labrador.
Oh, dear officer, your dashing appearance bedazzled me.
Yellow Weasel, were you aware that Madam Jill's super-duper big pumpkin was stolen? Well, the pumpkin on your wheelbarrow looks like...
Oh, that's awful. I'm glad I still have my precious pumpkin. Well, I gotta go now.
Yellow Weasel lifted up the wheelbarrow, preparing to leave. But it wouldn't budge.
One more push. Come on. Sheriff Labrador, you seem to be accidentally holding on to my wheelbarrow.
Hey, why the rush?
Sheriff Labrador clutched the wheelbarrow with one hand and pointed to the pumpkin with the other.
Yellow Weasel, you said this pumpkin is yours, so can you tell me where you got it?
Of course. This is a gift from my aunt's neighbor's grandma's niece.
Drop the act, Yellow Weasel. Have you noticed the crown right there on the pumpkin? Madam Jill's son drew it.
Well, that's nothing. Anyone can draw that, including me. Anyway, the pumpkin was given to me.
Oh, is that so?
Sheriff Labrador pointed to the dirt on Yellow Weasel's shoes and the wheel.
Madam Jill just watered the pumpkin patch today, so whoever stole the pumpkin would have gotten fresh mud on their shoes. Well, it's not raining today, but your shoes and wheel are covered with fresh mud. Well then, how do you explain that?
I'm out of here!
Yellow Weasel suddenly picked up the pumpkin and was preparing to bolt.
Stop right there! It's dangerous!
Before Sheriff Labrador could finish his sentence, Yellow Weasel stopped in his tracks.
My waist! Oh, it hurts! The pain!
Don't move! You just hurt your back because of suddenly lifting a heavy object without using the correct posture.
Oh, vey! What bad luck! Ow! Not only did I hurt my back, but now the $100,000 in prize money is out the window! Ooh.
Huh? What do you mean by the $100,000 in prize money?
I mean the money for winning the pumpkin contest. Ow. I wanted that prize money, but I didn't own a pumpkin, so I looked around in the pumpkin patch and hey, I found a giant pumpkin. Ow! But gosh, I didn't expect you to find me before I could get the pumpkin home. Ow! Owie!
Yellow Weasel, the prize for the pumpkin contest isn't $100,000.
Huh?
It's 100,000 pumpkin seeds. You're suspected of property theft. Now come with me to the police station.
Mini episode on safety. Woof.
Oh dear! How am I going to get my wheelbarrow across with such a big rock in the way?
Hey, it's just a rock. Let me move it.
Oh no, stop it, Black Bear! It's easy to hurt your back when you lift heavy objects without the proper preparation.
Yellow Weasel's right. When lifting heavy objects, make sure that your posture is correct. Otherwise, it's all too easy to injure yourself. Time to learn safety with Sheriff Labrador. Kids, when moving heavy objects, first and foremost, make sure that you hold the object in the correct position, and then determine whether you can move it. Also, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you have sufficient space to move out of the way and can avoid the object if it accidentally falls. If something is too heavy to carry, call for help. Don't do it by yourself.